Hey guys, did you know that your mother talked a lot about absolute sex, the sexual organ, the beautiful love between a husband and a wife? We don't know this. And so I'm going to play for you guys some excerpts from your mother's speech on absolute sex and sexual organs. And keep in mind that this is not some fringe speech behind closed doors. This is a stadium level speech that mother gave that is an excerpt from your mother's anthology. So it is very much a frontline speech that mother's given that's being shared. So I thought it was beautiful. I want to share this because I think her words are profound, and specifically because it's coming from mother means a lot to me. And so I hope that you can receive it and with the heart that it's meant to be given to you guys from your mother. So let's roll.
We live in a diseased world whose destruction is inevitable. Every day we hear the ugly sounds of its final death rattle. We can trace the origin of this disease to our first ancestors, who lost their position in paradise. Our first ancestors contracted a serious disease. In religious terms, this event is referred to as the human fall. History began in a diseased state. Satan and this diseased state have been the central focus of human history. The tragedy of human history is that it originated with Satan, the Lord of all evil, who took a position against God's ideal of creation, and with the marriage of Adam and Eve, who had become separated from God through the fall. Inevitably, human beings inherited Satan's love, Satan's life, and Satan's lineage. The human reproductive organs, by which husband and wife were created to join together in virtue, were originally intended to be temples of true love, true life, and true lineage. Love needs to be an experience in which a husband and wife join in a virtuous union to procreate children who will carry on the lineage. The center of life is love, and the human lineage is transmitted by means of the love and life of a husband and wife. The linkage of love, life, and lineage is what gives history its continuity.
All right, so what did you feel when you read those words? What went through your heart? Not through your mind, not through your analytical brain. What did you feel when you're hearing mother speak? How I'm resonating with these words is that I believe that mother talks a lot in polarities. So good versus evil. She often talks about the ideal in many of her speeches nowadays, and then she goes into, however, the reality is that that's not where we live. She kind of emphasizes this polarizing, conflicting world, internal dilemma that we're living in. And so how I feel is that it's like a discrepancy, a lack of integrity that we're seeing in our world. And at High Noon, that's what we strive for, and integrity being the discrepancy between our ideals and our actions, current actions. In an individual level, it's the discrepancy between who you want to be and how your actions are right now. In your couple, it's a discrepancy between this ideal you have of striving for an absolute sexual reciprocal relationship of love and gratitude and peace within your marriage, and the discrepancy between that and maybe the reality that you're currently facing, which is okay, because that's why we're here. It's okay because we're here to resolve it. We're here to help, right? It's the discrepancy between families that are striving to be blessed, ideal families, right? Blessed, central families. And the reality that many of our single folks, young people, children, parents are living in family environments that are less than ideal. And so it's not to pass judgment, it's not to emphasize the negative, it's really just to understand that there is a current, for the majority of families and individuals and couples, a discrepancy in shadows, discrepancy in integrity, lacking aligning our daily actions, our day-to-day lives with the ideal. And that's what we're here to do, guys. It's like we have a countless number of testimonies and testimonial videos that we're going to be sharing over the coming months and years here at High Noon, of people that have been involved in our work in High Noon as transformed their lives. We have an archive of videos that we haven't published yet, testimonials from people that have shared their experiences working on doing their High Noon work. And we haven't shared them yet because we're releasing them little by little, right? And so I encourage you guys to watch those videos, really listen to the stories and the hearts of people that have been, countless numbers of people that have been through addiction, lack of sexual integrity, porn, masturbation, behaviors, and then finding hope and peace with that, breaking free, finding a partner, a long-term matching and blessing partner, receiving the blessing from true parents, and then helping other people do the same. And they will testify that the single reason that they're here, we have an entire page of blessed couples that have testified to the reason that they're where they are is because of their work that they did to do the High Noon work, to do the shadow work, which is what's necessary, right? It's not that we are overemphasizing shadows. We are emphasizing the need to create a vision, a light, to follow that light, but also address the reality that there are shadows that are keeping people from getting there, and addressing the reality that in order to get to the light at the end of the tunnel, you have to walk through the darkness. You have to walk through it and have the courage to take those steps without leaving. It's not that you're focusing on the darkness, but you're focusing on the light through passing through the shadows. And that's what we're helping you guys do. So watch some of those videos. They're beautiful. And if you want to join one of our programs, they're totally free. Go to highnoon.org. Nothing to sell you guys. We're still nonprofit, and we are offering those programs to you guys from the bottom of our heart. The Ascend program, if you want to have sexual integrity, quit porn and masturbation. The Core program, if you are trying to prepare well for marriage and you want to be a great spouse in the future. And then the Radiant program, if you are a couple and you want to take your intimacy to heavenly heights. Heavenly heights. All right. God bless you guys. Take care. See you in the next video.